I'm so sick of it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for a while, I've really been interested in making my own little puppet, or I think it's called a marionette. And I've been putting it off because I didn't know where to start. However, I found myself a little kit online and it looks really promising, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to make a puppet today. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Oh, it's going to be terrible. I don't know. We'll soon find out. Okay, so I bought my little kit from marionettes.cz, and they're based in the Czech Republic. And if you're wanting to get one of these, if it turns out to be good, they do sell them on Etsy by the same company, but they're more money on Etsy. So I bought it directly from their website. Just a little money saving tip for you if you are interested. Let's open this up, see what it's like. Oh, there's a lot of packaging chips. Oh, this looks confusing. Right, can anyone else make heads or tails of this, or am I the only one who's slightly confused? Okay, so we have this bit of wood. What is this? I should really read the instructions, shouldn't I? I hope it's giving us instructions. Oh yeah, it does. Oh god. This looks so confusing. There's no words, it's just pictures, which normally would be great, but I think I would like words. What's in here? I think this is screws. I didn't think I was gonna be screwing stuff together. What the hell's that? Just little bits of string. Alright. Let's see what's in this packet. Right, more little parts. Oh god. I can already tell this is going to be hard, and I haven't even started yet. The thing is, I've just recorded the first part of another video that's coming up in a few weeks' time, and I've had so much chew with it. Oh well, not really chew, but I've been very confused, and this day's just getting more confusing as it goes on. The thing is, on these instructions, do we think that means glue? That little pot thing? I don't know, it doesn't say. But you would think if it meant glue, it would give you some glue. Like, look at it. It looks like something from, like, the Da Vinci era. You know, where he, like, built them, like, planes with 10 wings and stuff. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Get rid of the packaging chips, because they're throwing us off. I have 2 of them, 1 nail. It's missing a part. I should have another screw thing. Oh, no. It's not in my little packets. Oh, maybe it's no wait. What is that? What is that? One of them I've got, but I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Please say there's more stuff in here. There's definitely nothing else in. Right, I've got 1 of them, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of that, 1 of that, 1 of this. Then what is that thing? Is that it? Oh, that might be it. That's that white just chip. That's it. Okay, 1 of them. Oh, here we go. Right, okay, so I've got 2 screws. 2, I think that means them. So I've got 2 of them and 1 of them. So I'm not missing anything. And then I've got these bits that it doesn't tell us that I should have. I'm gonna have to go on their website. I need some more detailed instructions. I never thought I would say that in my life. Right, so I do need glue. Oh, that's fine. Right, okay. So I need, that means glue. Okay. Right, fortunately I do have some glue. What step shall I do first? Out of the many steps that we have. So this must be the body. But then what's this part? So this must go through the head. Well, that's not right, is it? I'm having to do all of this by the very limited pictures that they show us. So no one tell us off.
What's wrong with you?
So that would go in there. And then that would go in there. Do we think that looks right? It must be right. But then it looks like it loops around. Oh, so maybe I have to bend the wire. I assume I have to bend this wire and it goes back up through the head. But I don't want to bend the wire just in case I'm not supposed to. In the picture, it definitely looks like you're supposed to bend the wire and go back up through the head, aren't you? Oh, okay, yes. So I must have to bend the wire and then that secures that by doing that. I don't want to bend it just in case I'm not supposed to. I'm so scared. This just doesn't feel right to do this, but I feel like I have to. I think I have to bend it like that and shove it in like that, and then this'll... Oh no. That's gonna be too long. Bend it back. Oh. Ah, it tells you here, man. So it tells you in this little black box that you're supposed to bend the wire. Okay. And I need pliers for it. 5 centimeters. Oh, I wish sometimes I would just open my eyes. It's because it's in a different colour. I completely missed that bit. Right, I'm making sense of this now. So 5 centimeters up, it needs to be bent. I wasn't far off, like. The thing is, it's going to bend where that bend was. And I don't want that to happen. Why didn't they just provide it bent already? It would make it so much easier. Oh, I needed to put the head on first before I bent it. If I bend this too much, it's going to end up snapping and I'm going to ruin it. What a terrible start. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've just realised it's 16 minutes in. Oh, I'm not even in focus either. What's happening here? I've just realised it's 16 minutes in and I haven't done anything yet. I'm trying to bend this back so I can get the head on. They could have just put the head on just to start you off, because I'm proper screwing this up now. Yeah, there we go. Right, now bend it again, and hopefully this wire doesn't snap, because I've just absolutely tortured it. Okay, so that goes through like that. Okay. It still doesn't fit. A little less bent. I think I bent it too much. Oh, I'm not having fun. Well, I've got it, but it doesn't fit properly. Does it need to fit properly? Oh, I'm supposed to put something in it. I'm supposed to put the nail in so I can just hook around. The nail's never going to fit in there. I'm supposed to fit that nail like that. I don't think so. That's a lie. Yeah, this nail literally has to be hammered through here so the wire loops around it and then attaches to it. I'm going to show you this diagram. That's what that means, isn't it? No one can tell me otherwise. That's definitely not me being an ass. Right, I'm going to get my hammer. Okay, so which way do I hammer it though? Don't make this easy, do they? I assume it doesn't really matter which way I hammer it. Maybe I'll hammer it through. Oh, there's already a hole there. The hole was hidden. I swear to God. This might be me just making things look really hard, but I don't think it is. Oh, wait. No, before I do that, I'm supposed to put this in first. Right, okay. Yeah, this might be me making things look really hard, because I know I do have a habit of doing that, but it could also be that this kit's very complicated. I've done that bit first, then I need to put that on there, and then we hammer the nail through so that it stays in place. It's a bit like loose, but I don't think that matters. Okay, I have done one thing in I don't know how long it's taken us to do. I hope that was the most complicated part. Try put the legs on. I'm doing this all back to front now. I'm not having a good time, everyone. I'm really not having a good time. I can't tell which way the legs are supposed to go now. This is the middle bit of the leg. Alright. It says hammer a nail in though, and I don't have any more nails. That was the only nail I had. I've got 2 screws. I'm sure they've given us like half a product. I'm sure parts are missing from this. Right, so legs get screwed on and they go that way. Nope. They go that way. I'm gonna need my screwdriver now. I was not expecting this to be as difficult as it is. I thought it was gonna be very easy. I think they've lied to us. I need to screw this into where the legs are. The thing is, stuff like this I find quite frustrating, and I'm very, very, very close to quitting, but I'm gonna continue. It's not gonna get the best of us. Right, leg attached. Is it supposed to move? I assume it would have to. So do the same again on this side. I wish I'd just bought one that was already made and just lied to everyone and said, oh look, I made it. Right, I have legs. Well, I have part of a leg. See, but now it says that I need to hammer nails into here, and I don't know about you, but they haven't given us any more nails. They gave us 1 nail. I'm missing parts, I know I am. Well, I'm gonna have to use my own nails, aren't I? So they need to be nailed onto here. Fortunately, I have a well-equipped studio with nails and screws and stuff. Otherwise, if this had been a normal person, they'd have to go to the shops and buy more stuff. I think it wants little tiny nails. I think they're the smallest ones I have, but they're going to go through the other side. They definitely didn't give us any, did they? And I've checked in this box. I've checked in this box like 3 times. Nothing fell out. See, I have a well-equipped studio, but I don't have super, super tiny, tiny nails. What do I do? I'm so angry. I'm really, really angry. Like, this is what I'm confused about. Look, it says nail. That's the hammer tool, and that's a nail for the legs. But I don't have any more nails. Oh, I've got a nail. No, that's my nail. Well, that's a piss take. Right, I'm just gonna have to use my long nails, and they're just gonna have to be hanging over the edge, because I don't know what else I can do. Mine's just gonna have to have that happening, and I don't care anymore. Have I put that leg on backwards? I've put that leg on the wrong way around. That needs to go the other way. This is not going well, if you can't already tell. How can it go the other way though? Because then they're 2 completely different ways. That's not right. No, that's not right either. I think they've put the holes on the wrong side. Yeah, they have. They've put the holes on the wrong side as well. This kit's a mess. I thought it was me. I thought I was losing my mind. It's not. It's this kit. It's this absolute kit. Right, well, I'm just gonna have to try and really do something and get this together, because I'm not having any luck with it. I think it's a combination of their kit not being very good and me not being very good. And that's like a recipe for disaster, because that's definitely backwards, but I'm just gonna have to hammer this in blind, and it's just gonna have to do. I haven't even got to the stringing part yet. Oh, I'm getting mad. I am getting so mad. Right, it's just gonna have to have the nail hanging out like that. Can't get it in any further. Oh, the head's come off. Right, so now what do? I need to glue the feet on, and the arms are on bits of wire. They apparently get glued in like that. And like that. That in there. Cute. That was like the easiest step out of this entire thing. And then we just let that set and dry, and I think that should be our puppet. But then I need to string it all together. The thing is, I was planning on painting this and stuff, and I'm not doing it anymore. You know what? I might try and go to the shops and get some smaller nails at some point and come back here and obviously fix the legs. Everything will be set, and then I'll string it, and then we'll hopefully have some sort of puppet. I'm not painting it though, and it's been really hard, and I'm not happy, and I'm gonna go away before I like throw it out the window and just destroy it. Smash it to smithereens. I'm so pissed off. That was the most frustrating thing I've ever done. Right, I'm going before I have a meltdown. I'll see you in a bit. So, it's a week later, and I'm still not having any luck with this stupid puppet. So I did buy some smaller nails. I bought these ones, and these were the smallest nails I could find at the shops, and they were still too big for the legs. However, I did try to hammer it in because they were slightly smaller than the previous ones I had in. But then I don't know whether you can see there, but I shattered the leg and nearly snapped it in half, so I'm just gonna stop. So my little puppet's just gonna have to have nails hanging out of its legs, and it's just tough luck. I don't care anymore. However, I did actually look on their website again, and they do have a little mini video on the website on how to assemble the puppet, and that would have come in so handy if I'd actually seen that, but for some reason I didn't. But never mind, I'm just going to attempt to string this together, and I'm just going to call it a day. I have never known something cause me so much grief as this has, and the thing is, now I need to string this, but this is the wrong way around. It needs to go that way, but I don't know whether it's going to stay that way. Can I just bend it? Ugh. Bend a bit more, please. Don't snap. Okay, I think that'll do. I never realised how difficult making little wooden puppets is. And this is using a kit as well. So how do I string it? Them instructions aren't going to be any help to us. Let's have a look at their website again. See if it has a little video on stringing it. Okay, it doesn't have any pictures on how to string it, which is upsetting. If I just look at the picture, so it looks like that. Why is their string orange and mine's black? What was that? Is that my phone? I've never heard that song. Oh, it's the chat thing. I'll turn the sound off. It looks as if we have 2 bits of string going to the 2 arm parts, and then another 2 going to the leg part. Oh, okay, so 2, right, I get it. So the 2 bits of string that go from the wooden part, they go down to the legs, and then the strings for the arms go up to this little wire notch. I feel like I'm just winging this now, and just hoping that it looks alright, and that it functions as a puppet. So if I tie a knot onto here, then that string needs to come all the way down to the leg. That gets threaded through here. I don't know how like taut it's supposed to be. It doesn't tell you. Does it matter? Okay, well we'll just tie a bit of string on and see what happens. I've just realised my second camera's gone off, so I don't know whether you've seen any of that. What the f***'s happened here? I don't know when that camera went off, so you might not have seen any of what I've been doing. I'm jinxed. This whole video's jinxed. I'm sorry everyone, but this video is completely jinxed. I don't know what is going on. If you didn't see that, I've just tied a bit of string from this wooden bit to this leg, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. It hasn't done that for a while, that second camera. I don't know why it's starting to do it now for. If this actually functions as a puppet, I'll be so shocked. And people actually do this for a hobby, you know. I have no idea why. Right, second bit of string attached, so that just loops around the hand like that. Actually, I think stringing it's been the easiest part so far, which is very, very surprising. And then that goes up to where that part is. That's the issue though, they don't tell you how tight the string needs to be, because you have to have like mobility within the puppet. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be doing it super tight or super loose. Okay, so my puppet's fully strung, I think, but now, how do you operate it? Everything's supposed to move, isn't it? It's just not working properly. So I assume you're supposed to like press this bit here and it like walks or something, but mine doesn't. Like you might think that's like movement, but that's just because I'm shaking it about. That doesn't look like it's doing anything. Ah, it's moving that arm. That arm moves, look. But the rest of it doesn't move. This arm moves like slightly. It does like a little jig, but the legs don't move. Have I screwed them too tight? I'll try and loosen them up a bit. These might be a bit too tight. No, that didn't do anything. Because I thought you could like do it so that the legs went up and down and moved, and I'm pressing it. I'm doing stuff, but it's just shaking. It's not. No, it hasn't worked properly. But this is my puppet, everyone, and I'm so sick of it. Well, that just about does it for today's puppet making video. And I'm not sure the reason why this video's gone so bad. I don't know whether it's to do with me and that I'm just not cut out for puppet making, or whether it's down to that kit, because I don't think the kit was particularly good either. I'll never be doing it again, that's for sure. It's not my thing. Didn't enjoy it, but you know, for the people who do it all the time, you know, good on you. I'm glad you like it, but I don't. But anyway, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm recording another video for next week as well, and it's another video where I have no idea how I'm going to be able to do it. In fact, I know I'm not going to be able to do it. It's going to be 2 in a row. There's going to be 2 videos in a row where they're just going to be complete messes. So I can only apologise now, but that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, and just be prepared.